Catherine Graves, Painting with Acrylics 101.com, here in my Kentucky studio. And have you ever been to the Five Below shop? It's fun in there. You never know what you're going to find. But back in the corner in mine, they have a bunch of art supplies. And if you've ever been there and you've seen some art supplies, I'll bet you're wondering, are they any good? Well, today I bought these. There's 2 in a pack. They were $5 for the 2. They're circle canvases, and they are stapled on the back. And so we are going to crack these babies open and see if they're worth your $5 or not, or if I wasted my money. We'll find out. Okay, I had to set up a little differently because of the roundness of this canvas. I can't use it on my easel. So I have a couple of brushes out. I've got a palette set up. I'm going to paint a sunflower on there. But first off, you can tell a lot about a canvas by how the paint goes on for your background. So I am mixing a background paint over here. Just some blue, some white. I'm going to start putting it on there. I like to paint my entire the sides, the back, well, not the back, but the top and the bottom. And I can see right away the problem I'm gonna find are where the pleats are to fold this under. That's gonna take me some time to get that in there, but we'll do that and then we'll come back. Okay, I got the sides painted all the way around, and now I've added a little bit of the turquoise deep in here because I like the variation. I'm not saying this is a sky, but if I were using it as a sky, I would want a little bit of that in there. And as I came down, I would add more white to have that sky appear to be fading away to the horizon. Okay, so I'm not saying this is a sky. I'm going to let the viewer decide what this is. Okay, so we've got our background on there. Gonna let it dry. We're gonna come back. It went on very well. I didn't feel like I was fighting it all the time, so I'm happy with that. Sometimes when you have an inexpensive or cheap canvas, sometimes the tooth is so harsh that it's difficult to push the paint down into the canvas. And with acrylic paint, it evaporates as it dries. And so we're going to come back in a few minutes and see, are there a lot of little white holes sticking up there. Okay, I dried it, and I see a few little places right in here that there's a little bit of the fabric showing through. I'm using a bristle brush, which is what I put the paint on with, which I always use when I am putting a background, toning a canvas, and basically that's what this is. I just picked up a little bit of the paint that was left, and I'm filling it in there in that plate. There's another one right there. As the paint dries, you will see some white coming through, and that's normal, so don't stress about it. Just the reason I use a bristle brush is because it is so stiff, and I can really push that paint down into the fabric of the weave. You can't do that with a synthetic flat. It just won't work. Okay, well, here's what we ended up with. I did put another little daisy there in the middle. I added a few lighter leaves out here in the edges to give it a little more depth. And there you have it. I spent $5 for 2 canvases. So that's $2.50. The paint went on very well. I will dry it, I'll sign it, and I'll varnish it, and it'll be good to go. I liked the canvas. As for a beginner, intermediate artist, this is perfect. Now, a fine, you know, a well-experienced fine artist is probably not going to use this. But to get to that point, this is where I'd be putting my money. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this today. If you did, give me a thumbs up. You know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, share it. Anything you can do to help me out, I sure would appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and let's paint together real soon.